Okay guys, so we're gonna do a tune-up on this and change two ignition coils, and maybe we'll change a gas filter too. And in order to get to the spark plugs, we had to remove all this. That's where the cabin filter is. We're gonna get access to this cover down here. There's a bolt down here and there's another bolt back there somewhere, but we can't get to that unless we remove this. So all this comes off. It's not too big of a job. And we're gonna change the 6 plugs, we're gonna change the coils, and then we'll get to the gas filter, which is like underneath the car down there. This is a BMW. I'll tell you what year this is. And I got all the parts in already, and it's gonna snow today, so the customer left the car overnight. And we'll get to it, you know, first thing in the morning, and it's dry inside and it's not cold. We got the heat on, and we'll continue working on this car. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to show all the pieces that we're gonna put in this car. This is the ignition coils. We use the brand Bosch. That's the brand that's like original for this car. And then we got the spark plugs, they're Bosch also. And this is the air filter underneath, and this is the gas filter. This is expensive gas filter. It's a partner on that. You just gotta be careful with the linings. There's 2 lines. And this thing also has a fuel regulator. That's a fuel regulator on the fuel filter. Alright, so that thing is about 80 bucks, more than $80. So these are the pieces we're gonna put in the car, and we're gonna continue the job from here on. First, we're gonna remove this cabin filter housing. There's just little retainers there, and there's one more here. And there's the cabin filter. Let's show them the cabin filter. These weather strips, let's do these. Weather strips, you can just take them apart. One, this one over there, they come right off, and this one over here. And then you have access to the bolts down there. You need the torque set for that. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. One, and it goes in the magnet tray. Two, okay, 2 in the magnet tray. Three in the magnet tray, and the last one. And we're gonna wait for them in the magnet tray. And it comes right out. Now you have access to a bolt that's missing.
No, you got to do anything.
Okay, there's a 10 millimeter there, 10 millimeter there. those two come out and the cover comes off. And then we take this off too. No, that one's missing. This one's still there. And now we can lift up the cover. Cover comes off. And now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coils, and they should be ground. One ground here. Yeah, this one has one ground. And you always have to put that ground back in. Okay, so this car is misfiring cylinder number 1 and 3. So in my all data, we just select the year, make, model, and then the engine size. I already did that, so I can show you here. This is 6-cylinder. You have cylinder number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Front of the vehicle, so this would be where the fan is and the radiator, right in front of the engine. So we're gonna remove this coil number 1 and 3. Those are the two that are misfiring, and we're gonna take those off and put them to the side so we don't mix them up with the 2, 4, 5, and 6, and replace the spark plugs in all of them, and put 2 new coils in these 2 cylinders. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do right now.
This is how you remove the coil. This is the one that was misfiring. And number 1.
Plug's flooded.
part you have to be careful you don't drop nothing inside in the holes for the cylinders.
Okay, the next step, we're gonna put the plugs in. They're pre-gapped already. You cannot drop these spark plugs in there, and you make sure you don't bend the tip. So gently, usually what I do is I use my finger to guide it down, so it never drops in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one. What I'm doing is I'm making it go down with my finger so it doesn't hit. Next, you take the wrench and you catch the thread. Make sure you don't cross thread it. It's gonna be straight. So I got that one in there perfectly. Okay, I just want to show you the plugs in there. I don't know if you can see it, but they're all sitting nicely in there. And they're ready to be torqued. You do have to torque these. If you don't torque them, a lot of things can go wrong. And I'm not going to be using camera for that. That way, there's no interruptions. And you can always find the torque specs on the computer, on the all data. And after that, we'll show you how to put the coils in, and there'll be a new coil in number 1 and number 3. Alright, so we're gonna put the coils in now. Yeah, you have 2 null coils here. Wash. You have to push the coil in until it snugs in there, and there's a lock on the top.
This thing you use, give it to the position there and then like itself when you push the lever down like this. If you can see, put the camera here in the top. If you can see, when you push it down with the click, you're just going to slide the connector inside for you, and it's nice and smooth. Let me show you again. You press the connector, you got it there, and the connector gonna do all the work for you. Look in the top. In the top here. You're gonna see the connector do all the work for you. Bada bing, bada boom. So number 3 was the one, 2.
So new coil and number 3.
the end. Make sure that you orderly press in. And that's it.
At this point, you can start the car and test it before you put everything back together. And then later on, you can put in the cabin filter housing. But since we know we did it right, we're gonna continue and finish out the job. Let's put the housing in.
At this point, we want to slide everything back together.
Put the oil cap back, nice and good. And then
the tool number 10.
And the tool number 10. And we use most of it snap-on tools.
Any tool can do the work.
Snap-on is the best.
We use a
and expensive.
We use a Snap-on because we use this for living, and you need something that can handle everyday work.
Now we have 4 bolts, these Torx S left for the air filter housing. Cabin filter, sorry, cabin filter.
Make sure when you want to put it back, then you clean it. Put the doors back. Now this just goes nice and right there. It's gonna fall right in the spot.
You have to get it in there real good and make sure the bolts align.
Make sure that you put the weather strip back.
Yeah, the weather strip has to go back.
Where it belongs. That's it, bada bing, bada boom.
And now the 4 bolts.
Make sure that you got some thread before you time it. I'm using air tools and these because saving time. And this one you don't have to torque it because they're not important for the car. Make sure you get it nice and tight. And that's it, buddy. That's it. This is a little bit loose still. Nice and tight. This is
Next, the cabin filter. Slides right in. And then the top cover. And then it has 3 retainers.
You just find a way to go inside.
You twist on.
That's it.
Twist on, twist off. That's it. And then the last thing, the top weather strip. And then I took out this one here. This goes right here. And this was just hanging there, so we'll see if we can put it up for the guy. I think it's missing a piece.
Yeah, it's missing the clips.
It's missing a metal clip or retainer holder. And that's it. The job is done. Make sure your tools are out of the way now. You don't lose anything.
Hey guys, here's the fuel filter. We're gonna remove this number 8 screw millimeters to get the cover out of the gas filter, and after that we're gonna come back with you guys. We got one more like that on the other side, right here, right next to the other one. And after that, the cover will be out. And bada bing, bada boom, we got the gas filter. I'm coming with you guys right now when I get the tools I'm gonna need. Okay, after you get the cover, we wanna remove the vacuum line. You have to be really careful with this line, because it's the one build the pressure for the fuel regulator in the back that you have. So you wanna be really gentle with this when you're removing it. There you go. Now we wanna remove the fuse, the first gas line going to the filter. There's this one right here. I'm gonna go to this one back here now. We got 2 more, this one and this one. We got three gas lines going to it. Okay, I'm gonna go get a socket. One-quarter inch. And this is a little bit more easy to remove the glass. Let's go to the other one. Make it better. Alright, I want to work my way out with the slide slowly. If you see, I used the nose plier to make a little bit prive in the back, like a primer. I'm gonna put the same differently. This one I might have to lose a little bit more. You know what? Let's go get the filter out of the way. Remove the two in the back first. I think that will be the easiest way. And after that, we just can twist it and take out the other one. It's stuck a little bit. It's not supposed to be like that. There you go. Okay. Let's go get the first line out.
You got gas in there, be careful.
Yeah, that's the pressure. It's gonna be dropping.
Easy, easy.
There you go. We got the first one out. Make sure that you have like a little container to catch a little bit gas. You don't want that in your floor, in your driveway, or your house, or your mechanic shop. Let's wait for the next one. Okay. The next one is going out. And now we let it drain there a little bit. We'll wait for the filter to before we wait to the next line. This is the new gas filter that we're gonna be putting in the car. You have these plastic tips here. What you can do, you can put it back there for to stop the gas to be going everywhere. Because the front one we had to play with it a little bit to get it out of there.
Probably got pressure this time.
Nah. You guys can see, we get the fuel filter out already. We have another tip that we want to be putting in the last one of the nozzles. And that's it. No gas nowhere. You can manage now to move everything wherever you want. Alright. Alright guys, we're gonna slide the new fuel filter inside the line. There you go. Now we're gonna do the same with these lines in the back. And remember to keep your order right. Blue one in the right side, black one in the left side. This one to extend up, put a little bit force on it. Because you want it to go all the way inside good. You just want the same thing with the other one. Make sure that they go all the way inside after the loop. There you go. Now we look for the stuff that we was using to tie the ratchet. Make sure to push this one a little bit more inside too. Come out a little bit. That should be perfect there. Easy peasy. Now we start tying. That should we put that clamp already? Now we go to the two here. And we do the same process. Alright. Now you ensure that you put your vacuum line back where it's supposed to go. And that's it. We want to put the clamp back. Just make sure that you line it with the number 10 first, because in the back have a few regulators, a few ways to regulate it, more holes to move it around. When you got it there, a little before it's up, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we want to put the number 10 back in the place where it belongs. Make sure when you put the clamp back that you got it all over the rubber. That's a support for that, so the filter will move out of the place where it go. Now we're gonna put the cover. Make sure that you put this on first, like you see they can move back and forth with it, so you can get it aligned in the perfect spot where they belong. And right there. We put this one here to hold in the spot, so you don't move around. And after that, we can let it go. And it's like getting all two weird ones. Just gonna align this, just let it set there. Catch a couple thread, make sure it takes good. Now we want to tighten all the bolts back to hold the cover, the protection cover for the gas filter. Make sure when you put the new gas filter that you open the key a couple times in the engine and make sure to look down, make sure the gas filter isn't leaking. But I know it's not gonna be leaking until I put it on.
Ay, Luisito, se te ve el pulito.
And that's it. Solid and good. Nice work, guys.